So here's another example of a space that I might use in my Spanish class. So I might do want to have a conversation with my students so I can hear them speak and kind of get an understanding for how well they can just converse in what I'm saying. So I might do this more as a blended learning lesson, more of a station rotation model. So I might have some students who maybe they have to do a Quizlet or something on some vocabulary that have to deal with traveling. I might also have this space here that allows them to kind of practice some of the things that they might say as they design their trip. And then maybe there's another activity in there, but one of the main activities is they're going to have a 90-second conversation with me. So the time they spend with me might be about 2 minutes before I move them on to their next station, and might have to do this more in a block period here. So I have this space created right here, just talking with it, that they're going to come up with some travel plans. So it's either something they will do or they might want to talk about, such as a dream vacation. The space is going to ask some questions like where they're going, what they plan to do, thinking about the weather, all that sorts of stuff. And it shouldn't take too long that they're in this station right here. So I have this draft right here, and I accidentally forgot to put in there that this is a conversation in Spanish. So it changed it so that everything would be in Spanish. And for me, because I'm not fluent in Spanish and I haven't taken Spanish for a while, I didn't want everything to be in Spanish. So I just said, okay, let's have those directions in English, but we'll use Spanish words and phrases. So it gave me this right here, popped it in right here, and now here we go. So I'm ready. Okay, where are you planning to go? I said the Netherlands and some different things I want to do there. And so it gave me some things. I was like, well, I'm not sure what else I could do there. Do you have suggestions? So it gave me a few and gave me some phrases that I might use with that. So I was thinking, okay, it said summarize your travel plans, and I just said some of the things I want to do on there. I would want to talk about how I'm going to get there and maybe some different things like that. So by using this, I've kind of prepared some phrases and some things that I would like to do. So now when I go to my conversation with the Spanish teacher, I have some of this information already in my mind. I've practiced it a little bit, and now my Spanish teacher might ask me, where I'm going, and I might say Los Países Bajos. And right, like that's something I didn't know before, but now I do, and I could talk about some of the other things I want to do there. So Spanish teacher guiding that conversation, and the students are getting more comfortable with speaking Spanish because they've practiced it a little bit and they're a little bit more prepared. And I think that's something that students often feel a little bit nervous about speaking in Spanish because they're not as well prepared, but giving them this practice gives them that little bit more comfortability, and over time it can help build fluency.